in whatever in Russia can have more of a say.
Well, you asked why we were in Afghanistan for 20 years. It's like because the Afghanis really needed to learn about gender studies and the importance of the non-binary gender approach that we have in the United States of America. No, I mean, you think I'm kidding?
Yeah.
Your tax dollars, my tax dollars, were funding programs in a country where a lot of people didn't have running water.
Yeah.
We're funding programs to teach people that there were non-binary genders out there.
That I do agree with because it is fun. And I do want to see someone with a Kalashnikov
I'm sure it was really fun.
standing in the rubble and then someone explaining that to them, to me, is fun. And that I support that.
I'm sure the Taliban had a lot of fun learning about 87 genders. That's probably true.
Why can't a 7-year-old consent to a life-altering medical surgery? Is it because you guys are fascist? I don't understand. Like, why wouldn't you allow an 8-year-old to fully transition?
Not only that, but they want us to use our tax dollars to try to force other countries to follow this ridiculous pathway.
Yes.
Which, by the way, like I know a little bit about your politics. I know you're like pretty libertarian. Like, this is actually something I agreed with the old guard left about. That we should be, whether it's in defense or whether it's in medical industry, we should be worried about when a profit-motivated entity tries to manipulate government policy.
Right.
And right now we have pharma companies making billions of dollars off of cross-sex hormones for children.
Right.
And nobody on the left is like, huh, that's kind of weird that the very people who are getting rich off of this are also lobbying the American Medical Association and the U.S. government to force this on American citizens.
It should have, I think it should have stopped. The show Glee was great. Everyone was singing and everyone was happy. No, it truly was. And like people weren't, it wasn't so contentious, but then it got to a point where somebody like me, who's been a gay, out-of-the-closet person for 15 years, I'm going, why in God's name would a 5-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 14-year-old be taking puberty-blocking hormones, be transitioning, be making, leave kids alone, leave people alone. It's very simple. A lot of gay people feel that way. There are trans people that feel that way. There are people all over the spectrum that feel that way. None of them are ever